जगचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री रविदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. Thank you very much. मय्या सक्तमना प्रार्थ योगम जन्मदाश्रया अथंसां समग्रमां यथा ज्ञास्यसि तात्मजम्. So this yoga system, Krishna consciousness yoga system, is to begin with developing attachment for Krishna. And the process of developing attachment, I have already explained to you for the several last meetings. So, for the beginners, attachment for God, everyone, even in the lowest stage, he has to admit the greatness of the Supreme Lord. God is great. There is no doubt about it. Everyone, even in the lowest status of life, he can admit. I don't speak of the animals. Animals, they have no sense of God. I am speaking of the human being. There are different grades of human civilization. The highest type of civilization and the lowest aboriginal, but every one of them has got a sense of God. That is there. This is the special prerogative of human being. Not that only the civilized men, perhaps you know all when you came here from European countries, in America, the great Indians, they are considered as aboriginals. Still they had some religion, they had some conception of God. So, God is great, that is admitted by the human civilization. Now, what is that greatness? Generally, when we speak of greatness, we think of the greatness of the sky. That is a simple example how things can be as great as the sky. But in the sky, you have no perception. And there is development of these material elements from finer, existential form to grosser form. and the grosser form become tangible for our understanding. Similarly, in every religion or in every society, the greatness of God is admitted. But how that greatness becomes tangible, that you can find in the Bhagavad Gita. Suppose you have got conception of a sky, but you cannot have a definite idea of the greatness of sky, because your experience and knowledge is gathered by sense perception. In the sky, there is no sense perception. Just like we are sitting in this room, within this room there is sky, but we cannot understand the sky. But if we try to understand this table, we can at once understand. Because in the table, if I touch, I feel the hardness, the perception is there. My knowledge can receive that it is a hard table. But if I speak about sky, I cannot get any direct perception. Therefore, simply understanding of greatness of God is not all. That is the beginning of attachment. God is great. But you have to develop your attachment to the fullest extent, and that is love of God. You cannot love sky, and that is not possible. If I say you love sky, so you say how to love sky? I want a tangible thing. I want a boy, I want a girl, then I can love. How I can love sky? So simply understanding of greatness is not all. Then from the development of from the idea of sky, there is next development is air. In the air, you can perceive something. When the air is blowing, you can at least have some touch sensation. So, as in the material world, from the sky develops the air, from air develops the fire, electricity, and from electricity or fire develops the water, and from water develops this land. When it comes to the land, you can understand something very tangible. Similarly, greatness of God has to be developed, from greatness of God, the idea of greatness, this sense of service must develop. God is so great, so I must render some service to God. This sense of service is further development. Just like from the sky, the air develops, similarly from the idea of greatness of God, this sense of service develops. Because I am serving somebody great, I go to some office because he provides me, the proprietor gives me some salary, therefore he is greater than me, I render service in exchange of something given by him. So God is so great. In the Vedic literature, it is found that eka bahunam vidadhati kama, that one great supreme living being is supplying all the necessities of all other small living beings. We are all small living, And Krishna, or the Supreme Lord, is the greatest living being. He is also a living being, just like us. The other day I explained that man is made after God, not that God is made after man. Don't think that because I have got 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 head, therefore I have created a Krishna who has got 2 hands, 2 legs. No. That is not the fact. Actually, because Krishna has got 2 legs, 2 hands, 1 head, therefore you have also one. So, God is great and I am dependent. So, when sense of love has to be developed, we must accept that God is great. He is supplying our necessity. Why not render some service in gratitude? Is there any harm? Suppose somebody is always supplying you everything, don't you think in your gratitude to render some service to him? If you develop that sense of gratitude, that is further development, attachment, service. Now, that service has again to be further developed. How is to be developed? Just like service to a friend. A friend does not demand service. Just like master, he demands service, he must do it. But friend does not demand service, but his friend renders service voluntarily. Can I supply you this, my dear friend? Oh, friend, yes, why not? That means voluntary service. More intimacy. That is further development. That friendly service, one sort of friendship is with awe and veneration. Just like if you have a very rich friend, you cannot talk with him so frankly, although he is your intimate friend. But a friend in the same status, you can talk with him very freely. Similarly, we can develop friendship with God in 2 stages. The first stage is with awe and veneration. Oh, God is so great. God is supplying us so many things. As in gratitude I must serve it, or he is my well-wisher, he is my friend. But if you further development your friendship, just like Arjuna developed friendship with Krishna. When he saw Krishna in his supreme universal form, he said, my dear Krishna, I have talked with you as a friend. I have insulted you in so many ways. Friends are friends, sometimes they talk in insulting tone. But that is not insult, that is pleasure. Similarly, Arjuna also talked to Krishna in so many insulting tones. But when he saw that, oh, here is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was afraid. So, friendship, then further development of service is to accept the Supreme Lord as Son. When I get somebody as my son, the full service is there from the beginning of his life. So similarly, as the subtler form of elements develop into grosser form, from sky to air, from air to fire, from fire to water, from water to land. Similarly, the attachment of Krishna begins to develop from the sense of greatness. God is great. Then God is master.
then God is a friend, and then God is my son, and then God is my lover. In the lover stage, there are all other elements. When you love somebody, then there is loving element, and there is paternal element, there is friendship element, there is master and servant element, and there is greatness element. Therefore, in the sense of loving God, all other elements are full. Therefore, the full attachment for Krishna is to love him as your lover. So Krishna says, Madasra, this yoga system, Bhakti Yoga, is to develop attachment for Krishna under his protection. Madasra. Just like a friend protects his friend, a master protects his servant, a parent, a father protects his child, or a lover protects his lover. Similarly, there is some protectional element. Madhasraya. Krishna is my friend, he will protect me. Krishna is my master, he will protect me. Krishna is my son, he will protect me. Krishna is my lover, he will protect me. So this is called Madhasraya. If you take this attitude, in either of these attitudes, either friend or lover or son or master, like that, and you develop your attachment for Krishna, then asangsam, without any doubt, samagram, in full completeness, you can understand what is God. This is the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, that you have to take shelter of Krishna in either of these aspects, and you have to develop your attachment for either of these aspects. Then Krishna says that jnanam tiham savijnanam idam bhakshyami asitata. Now this knowledge of God is not a sentiment, it is science. It is science. This is scientific. Nobody can deny it. We are not preaching any particular type of sentiment or any broad speculation. It is fact. How our relationship with the Supreme Lord can develop, how we are related with Him, these things are fact on philosophical basis. Therefore Krishna is assuring Arjuna that what I am talking to you is not a religious sentiment, but it is jnanam. Jnanam means it is practical knowledge. Jnanam means theoretical knowledge, and vijnanam means practical knowledge. So Krishna says, the jnanam teham savijnanam. I am just speaking to you the exact knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead with practical demonstration. Just like in the laboratory, if you are a BSc student, you have to appear for practical examination. Simply knowing that such and such chemical element mixed with such and such chemical element becomes such and such chemical element is theoretical knowledge. Oxygen and hydrogen mixed together produces water. This is theoretical knowledge. But when in the laboratory you actually act such and such quantity of oxygen gas, you mix with such and such quantity of hydrogen gas, at once there is formation of water. As soon as you mix alkali and acid together, there is at once reaction, evolution. So similarly, theoretical knowledge that we have got a particular type of relationship with God that you cannot deny. Anything, whatever you have got in your possession, you have got some particular relationship. Suppose you are Americans, we are Indians. So we have got some particular relationship with the state. I am Indian citizen. You are American citizen. So relationship must be there. You are sitting here. There is some relationship. Suppose my students, they have got relationship with me. I am their teacher, they are my disciple. Or if you are not my disciple, then your audience, I am speaker. Must be there some relationship. So, similarly, if with everything we have got some relationship, why not with God? There is practical relationship, but we have forgotten. We have forgotten our relationship. And yoga means to connect, to reconnect that relationship again. That is called yoga. Yoga is not a mental speculation or for health's sake. For health's sake, you need not go to the yoga system. If you simply adopt the practice of Sandoz exercise, you can become very healthy, very strong. There is no need of. Good yoga is defined. Yoga means concentration of the mind towards God, towards Paramatma, which you have forgotten. At the present moment, although you remember sometimes there is God, but actually due to the influence of external energy or the material energy, we have forgotten. So we have to re-establish our forgotten relationship. It is not that you have no relationship with God and we are artificially forcing something relationship with God, Krishna consciousness. No. You have your relationship. Simply by hearing, by cultivation of this knowledge, you revive your relationship. That's all. That's why in the matches there is fire. You simply rub it for some time, for a few seconds, or the fire will come up. Similarly, your relationship with Krishna, Krishna consciousness is there within you. Otherwise, how could you accept the Krishna consciousness? Have imported Krishna from India, that is also a mistake. Krishna is not for India or America. Just like the sun, this is same sun which I have seen in India, the same sun is in your America. So nobody can claim, oh, this is Indian sun and this is American sun. Sun is one. It is our miscalculation that we say this is American land, this is American sun, this is American atmosphere. No. Everything in relationship with God. That is jnana, that is knowledge. And vijnana and practical. So Krishna says that I will explain to you, if you adopt this principle, that development of attachment with Krishna under my protection. If you don't take the protection of Krishna, then you cannot develop attachment for Krishna. You have to accept. That development the other day I have explained to you that it takes place by giving something, by taking something, by disclosing something, by understanding something, by eating something, by giving Krishna to eat something, by 6 processes. So, Krishna says, I am speaking to you, this jnanam sabhijnanam, jnanam te aham sabhijnanam idam. Sabhijnanam means with scientific knowledge. Bhakshami, I will say. Just jnata. If you try to understand this knowledge, or if you understand this knowledge, just jnata na iha, not in this material world. Now, because in the spiritual world, there is no ignorance. Spiritual life means full of knowledge, full of bliss, eternal life. So therefore, Krishna says that if you understand this knowledge, the knowledge of Krishna, or the science of Krishna, or the science of Krishna consciousness, Jajñata na yaha bhuya. Bhuya means again. Anyat, anything more. Anyat jnatavyam, understandable, avashishyate, there remains. That means, if you understand, as I am speaking to you, in science, practical and theoretical, if you understand this knowledge, then you will have nothing to know. There is nothing more knowable to you in this world. That means your knowledge becomes full. Jagyatya neha bhuyad anna jnatavam avashishyate. Tat shakti daya vivikta swarupa विषयकम ज्ञानम विज्ञानम तेना सहितां तीतुभ्यं प्रपन्ना आशयतो समग्रम बख्यामि. Now, here Krishna says that I am speaking to you. He is particularly marking Arjuna. Why? He does not say here that I am speaking to everyone. No. Everyone cannot understand this knowledge. It is confidential. Krishna consciousness is not understandable by any ordinary man. Of course, Lord Chaitanya has made it so easy for this age that if you sincerely, with devotion, chant Hare Krishna, you will be able to understand. But the science as it is itself, it is very difficult. It is very difficult. But because the age is not very favorable, the time is not very favorable, therefore Lord Chaitanya has inaugurated the Sankirtan movement by chanting Hare Krishna and dancing, so that your mind very quickly becomes clear, so that you can understand what is Krishna consciousness. The simple process. Otherwise, Krishna says, it is not for all. I am speaking to you the scientific knowledge of Krishna consciousness unto you. Why? Unto you. Because he is a surrendered soul. He is a surrendered soul. The beginning of Bhagavad Gita is there. You know, when Krishna was talking with Arjuna as friend, he did not talk very seriously. He was simply saying, my dear Arjuna, it is not good for you that you shall not fight. You are a Kshatriya, you belong to the warrior class. So if you don't fight, it will not be very good. In this, on the basis of friendship. But Arjuna also understood that Krishna is not very seriously talking with me because we are friends. So he surrendered himself. He said that, my dear Krishna, I can understand that the problem which has arisen in this battlefield, it is a very difficult problem. I have come here to fight, but I have been disturbed with sentiment of how I can kill my brothers, my teacher, my grandfather, my grandsons and so on. So, but I know also that these problematic situations which has arisen, it can be solved by you only. But Arjuna knew it, that Krishna is not my ordinary friend, he is the Supreme Personality of God. Therefore, he at once surrendered. Shishyasyaham sadhiman prapannam, I am surrendering you as your disciple. Please accept me and just teach me what is good for me. Therefore Krishna also says, there is a jnanam te aham. I am speaking to this knowledge, I am speaking to you this knowledge, this confidential knowledge, because you are surrendered. So this thing, this Krishna consciousness begins. Unless you have got at least a little attachment for Krishna, unless you are taken to any sort of service to Krishna, it is very difficult to understand. Jnanam tiha sabhijnanam tat shakti-daya vivikta sarupa visayaka. So jnanam, you can understand this because you are surrendered. Prapannaya asesata samakrena upadikshami. So, jnana means the actual fact, factual knowledge. Jnana means factual knowledge and practical demonstration of that knowledge. That will be explained in this chapter, and we shall further discussion on this one. Now if there is any question, you can ask.
You said that the relationship with Krishna as lover contains all the other sentiments of the other relationships.
Yes.
Does this mean that rasa is superior or better than the other rasas?
Yes, it is, if you neutrally examine, then the position of a lover is better than the position of a person who is in relationship with Krishna as master and servant. But that is studying the relationship or the mellows from neutral point of view. But either he is in relationship with as master and servant, or relationship as father and child, or lover and lover, from his position he is supreme. But from neutral position, the lover and the beloved, this kind of relationship with Krishna is the best, is the supreme. Therefore, the worship of the gopis to Krishna, Lord Chaitanya also displayed. His propaganda or his understanding of Krishna was just like the lover and the beloved. Krishna, when Lord Chaitanya was playing the part of Radha, he wanted to understand, Krishna wanted to understand what is there in Radha. So that understanding, that feature of Krishna is Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is not different from Krishna, but the feature in which Krishna is trying to understand Radharani, that is Lord Chaitanya. So Radharani's position is greater than Krishna. These are very confidential talks, but the relationship of love and the beloved, as it was between Krishna and the gopis, that is the highest type of relationship. There is no doubt about it.
So
Yes.
I just need to read it. Did you say that Sri Krishna is trying to bring Radha?
Yes, he is playing the part of Radharani. He is worshipping Krishna as Radharani worships Krishna. There is a verse composed by Lord Chaitanya. He says, Aslishya papadatang pinastu mam marmahatang karotu va jatha tatha va vidadhatu lampata mat prana nathastu saiva naparaha. He is praying, my Lord Krishna, either you trample me down by your feet, either you embrace me as lover, or you make me broken-hearted without your presence. Whatever you like, you can do. But still, I am your eternal servitor. So this attitude was Radharani. So Lord Chaitanya is the feature of Krishna, understanding Radharani. That Krishna is great undoubtedly, but he thinks that Radharani is greater than him, because he cannot repay the loving transaction of of Krishna. So he wanted to study what is there in Radharani. So I cannot study Radharani in the feature of Krishna. If I take the feature of Radharani, then I can understand what I am. This is I would say transcendental sentiment, but Lord Chaitanya is Radharani's feature. Taddang Chaikamaktam Chaitanyakha Prakatamaduna Taddang Chaikamaktam. Krishna, when he wants to enjoy, he expands his pleasure potency, which is Radharani. Now, the one Krishna becomes two, Krishna and his pleasure potency. And that pleasure potency, when unites with Krishna, that is Chaitanya. Krishna becomes two, Radharani and Krishna. Krishna cannot enjoy anything material because he is full in himself. Therefore, if he has to enjoy something, then that enjoyable personality must be expanded from him only. So that is Radharani. And when that enjoyable personality again takes into one, that is Chaitanya. These things you will understand as you develop Krishna consciousness in higher development stage. But it is, we can discuss, this is the fact. Yes.
I just want to, you said that yoga means to connect with the Supreme, and then you said by that we concentrate our mind on God, and then after that you said para-atma.
Yes, the beginning of searching out God is within yourself. God is within yourself. So, yoga means concentrating the mind on the Paramatma. Paramatma is the feature of the Supreme Lord who is seated in everyone's heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddesha arjuna tishta. Riddesha means in the heart. In the heart, I am as spiritual spark, I am also sitting, and Krishna is also sitting. The medical science cannot explain. As soon as the heart fails, they say, no, he's gone. That means in the heart I am sitting and this Paramatma sitting. As the I and Paramatma leave this heart, the heart fails and there is no life. And it is a fact from medical science that all the energies of the body is coming from the heart. So, this statement of the Bhagavad Gita that Ishvara Sarvudana Riddhese means in the heart. So, yoga means, as prescribed in the standard yoga system in the Bhagavad Gita, means I myself try to find out the Paramatma within my heart. So I cannot concentrate unless I withdraw all my sensual activities. You cannot practice yoga at the same time indulge in sensual activities. This is all nonsense. So we have to concentrate all our sensual activities. That means repose them in the mind, and mind is concentrated upon the Paramatma. That is real yoga.
Yes, but we in Krishna consciousness, we aren't interested in that Paramatma, are we?
No, we have no interest because we are directly meditating on Krishna. Paramatma is partial manifestation of Krishna. But Krishna is the supreme. Therefore, if we concentrate our mind on Krishna, that means Paramatma is already served. If you have got $1 million, then $10 service is already done. Paramatma is partial representation of Krishna. So if you concentrate your attention, whole attention to Krishna, that is far, far better than. That is, accepted in the Bhagavad Gita. Yoginamapi sarvesam madgata antaratmana. Anyone who is concentrating his mind upon me, he is the topmost yogi. He is the topmost yogi. And that is very easy. If you simply see the picture of Krishna, the statue of Krishna, worship Krishna, chant his name Krishna, eat Krishna's prasadam, talk Krishna, read Krishna's book, then you are always in samadhi. Samadhi, this is perfect samadhi. So Krishna consciousness is not an ordinary thing. It is the highest, topmost yoga system. Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. Chant. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So today's discussion by Prabhupada is on sloka number 7.1 and 7.2. So first sloka is like how we practice completely by attaching our mind on Krishna, then one can know Krishna in full. And second verse is about one gets jnanam and vijnanam both by attachment to Krishna. So let's see what Prabhupada will discuss the question and answer. So what is the beginning of yoga system? Prabhupada began like, okay, in this yoga system, what is the beginning? Yeah, Kesav Kripa Prabhu.
He said attachment to Krishna.
Hari Bol. Okay, he gives an example of people in the beginning stages, how they are attached to Krishna. Can anybody explain that? Yes, Antadi Prabhu.
So beginning is with the greatness. The sky is great. So
Whose examples he gives?